This is part of the Boycott Workfare Week of Action. We're here to oppose the introduction of universal credit. As the media has lately demonstrated, there have been approximately £425 million spent on this project, of which £300 million has been written off in IT failures. The other big problem with universal credit is when it actually does come to the rollout, anybody who gets working tax credits, anybody who is in receipt of top-up housing benefit is then going to be under the sanctioning policy of the DWP. So even if you're part-time, you're going to be forced to come in, visit the DWP, prove that you're actually looking for work for 35 hours a week under the new claimant commitment system, so that hopefully you will then be able to get a better job and have a better sense of financial responsibility. Completely absurd programme. It's not a simplification, it's basically just a way of making sure that the benefit system collapses, and eventually it's going to lose all the DWP people their jobs as well, because it's part of the digital by default. So everything will have to be done by computers in the end. The DWP actually run bank accounts with the post office at the moment, but the post office has actually gone back into negotiation with them because the contract runs out in 2015. So by the time universal credit comes online, you may not actually be able to have a bank account, and you will need to have a bank account because basically the benefit payments now are done by household as opposed to individual person. So whereas before, say the mother of the children would actually get the child tax benefits, now it all goes to one nominated person within the house. So I mean, if there is anybody that's vulnerable, if one person gets sanctioned, the whole family will then lose their benefits. The issues with disabled people become even more complicated because obviously part of the process that we're seeing now is moving people from employment and support allowance onto job seekers allowance. Employment and support allowance is actually still going to be eligible as one of the 6 benefits that's rolled into universal credit, but you've actually got a heightened level of criteria for you to actually be able to receive what will now be known as the personal independence payments, which is what's actually going to be replacing the disabled living allowance. So that will then reflect upon people that get ESA as well. Everybody is going to have to be filling in the new claimant commitment that joins universal credit. Yeah, basically it's a sort of super enhanced job seekers agreement which allows the new sanctions that came in on the 22nd of October to have people sanctioned for a maximum of 3 years now. The security guard seems to think that he can actually stop people from taking leaflets into the building.
How's he trying to do that?
He's actually refusing to allow people entry into the building unless they take the leaflets. We've just been told off by the boss.